What is going on, fam? I'm Jaye Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I appreciate everyone listening, tuning in to the video. I want to talk about Omarion's singer, Omarion's ex, Apryl Jones, who has been doing everything in her power to get his attention, and we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about Lil Fizz as well, his ex bandmate and friend, who is slopping up them seconds. Okay, we gonna talk about that, you know, so make sure you like the video. You know, this to me, it just shows you where we are in society, man. You got women that are so attention starved. You got men who are completely blue pill beta Captain Saver hoes, and they're willing to go behind any guy that they were cool with and date their exes. Be clean up men. That's the main reason why I'm doing this video, because Lil Fizz has disappointed me just from what I have seen from his personality. Because I don't see a lot of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, but from what I have seen, he seemed like a genuine cool guy, down to earth, you know. But seeing his sort of shift in behavior lets me know that maybe he tried to put a facade of himself out there, and that pretty much is fading, or maybe this is who he is. But we're gonna get to Lil Fizz, but I want to talk about Apryl Jones. Now, I did a video about Apryl Jones, about a meltdown she had on social media. I'll put that link in the description. That was really my only time really speaking on her, because she had a complete meltdown. You know, she was saying crazy things. You can go and check that video out. But she also has said something in a recent IG live, and I believe it was either video or Instagram live. This is why these people need to get off of Instagram live, because they just show their dysfunction. No matter how successful certain people may be, or if they're on TV, or they're completely dysfunctional. Get the phone away from them, okay? Now, she mentioned in this particular IG live, I'm assuming that's what it was, that how good the D is with Lil Fizz, and that's the best she ever had. Just really going out of her way to hurt Omarion's feelings, even though I think Omarion could care less. And he's going to make himself into more of a sympathetic figure by doing what he is doing now, which is not saying anything. He's allowing her to do all the talking and let other people see what he has had to deal with. Now, from the interaction I saw of them a couple years ago, you can tell that there was something there, but you didn't really know for sure. This female is crazy. No matter how attractive these women are, no matter how nice of a body they have, there's always something missing. You know, there's something missing there. And there's definitely something missing with Apryl Jones. She's completely dysfunctional. She's trying to hurt a guy who she's no longer in a relationship with you, but y'all have a kid together. You know, you had a family together, but you're trying to hurt his feelings for whatever reason. Why are you mad? Because he doesn't care? He's not trying to get into it with Lil Fizz. He's more about his business, and you're not. This is why people see women as being way more emotional than men are. You have 2 kids by Omarion. You are the mother of his kids. And you're on reality TV showing your dysfunction. You're on Instagram Live showing your dysfunction. And then you got Lil Fizz, who is supposed to be this guy's friend, his bandmate, going behind him and getting his sloppy seconds, you know. And the thing about Fizz is that I thought he was a decent dude, but I think he's just a decent simp. He might be a decent simp, because, you know, Joe Budden responded to this, right? Because I'm responding to it, so obviously it has reached people in a way that makes them want to respond. Joe Budden said, he said, Omarion don't get enough credit for chilling. Because, you know, Omarion, again, hasn't said anything. He's allowed Apryl to look like the fool. Well, here you got Lil Fizz responding saying, Mr. Pump It Up is clout chasing now. I believe that's close to what he's saying. He's clout chasing now. Bro, Joe Budden doesn't have to clout chase off of you. He could actually give you some really good advice, because obviously you don't understand women and you don't understand the fact that you're a rebound and you're being used. Okay? So you're the only one who's looking crazy out here. But see, this is why I speak on living a red pill lifestyle for men. But a lot of these guys will never get it. You know, Fizz was out of the spotlight for a while. He was living basically a regular life. Soon as you get this guy back on TV, look at what he's, not soon as, but he's having issues with his baby mother, his ex-girlfriend, you know, who probably used to control and run circles around him. And then you see the fact that not only is this guy chasing after his ex, you would think, friend, girlfriend, or baby's mother, but people were saying that he has done this before. I believe he's always been jealous of Omarion, because Omarion was considered the leader of the group. He went solo before anybody, you know, and I think that Lil Fizz has probably held some contempt towards him. You always got that one guy. You always got that one guy who you're around who's always going to be jealous and envious of you, especially if you're considered that guy. Lil Fizz was never considered that guy. He was considered one of the pack. And I think he always would probably go and mess around with Omarion's sloppy seconds, because that seems like the guy that he is. And you're with Apryl, who's doing nothing but using you to get this guy's attention. Omarion is focusing on making money. He's focusing on supporting his family. He's focusing on himself, which is what he should do. And I think he will think twice before getting on reality TV with women who are desperate for validation and attention in their life. And that's what this seems like. And it just seems that these two, I saw a clip, right? I saw a clip of them on the show revealing their relationship. They look so goofy and awkward. And again, you would think that it's all storyline, because people say, man, it's got to be storyline, right? But then, you know, art imitates life, even though reality TV isn't art, but you know, you get what I'm saying. And what is being done outside of it will be put on display on it, you know? And again, you have to look at this situation if you're Omarion and just say, you know what, I will never get into a relationship with her again. She is literally self-destructing, and people are seeing what I have had to deal with outside of the public eye. They see what I've had to deal with even when we were together. Even now that we're separate, she's trying to get my attention. It's almost as if she wants Omarion to react in an emotional manner, but I don't think Omarion's an emotional guy, you know? And I don't think any man should be emotional about his ex. Let her go. She is making herself look bad. She's making herself look desperate. Yes, there are a lot of thirsty men who will still wife her up, will still want to save her. But what are you saving? She's completely dysfunctional. She's detached from reality. You know, she could be doing substances, because there has been talk that she's, you know, been using substances. I mean, would it really surprise any of you that Apryl Jones was doing substances? Would it really surprise y'all? Just by her behavior. But again, this could be who she is. Now, I saw where somebody said that, you know, Apryl Jones has no personality, so she tries to manufacture a personality online. That could be the case. It could be the case of she doesn't have a personality, so she's trying to create one. But eventually people will see through that. That's why I'm saying that, you know, maybe it could be a situation where she's, you know, using something, you know, she's using something is being used in this situation. Now, let me get back to Lil Fizz. You know, he said that in a post that, you know, all good things comes to those who wait. And he's right. You know, if you're a patient person, and, you know, good things will happen. And I think that he was patiently waiting for Omarion and Apryl Jones to break up. Listen, I mean, Apryl Jones is not very difficult to look at. She isn't, you know. But bro, this is your friend's baby's mama, bro. You know, they got 2 kids together, even though she's looking good for somebody that had 2 kids. But still, bro, you gonna put that post up knowing good and well you sat on the sidelines and you waited for an opportunity. And let me tell you something, Fizz, you ain't the only dude that has smashed. She's literally admitted to smashing other guys. You're just a public rebound to hurt Omarion. That's all you are, Fizz. But you don't get that because you're too busy looking at them assets. Okay? You're too busy, okay, being caught up in how she looked and not understanding that you're being used in order to hurt Omarion. Because trust and believe, bro, if Omarion moves on to a new woman, she's going to drop you and she's going to be seeking to get his attention to try to get back with him. Because there are women out there that don't like to see their exes move on. Like, they don't. They want to see their exes hurt. They want to see their exes bitter. That's the type of female that Apryl Jones comes off as. She comes off as somebody that is very selfish, who cares about themselves, who want to be the center of attention, you know, and she's willing to hurt, you know, her ex by messing around with his friend or close associate in order to get a reaction. That's not the type of person, Fizz, that you should be dealing with. But you made this choice. You're a grown man. You're a father, and you made this choice to deal with her, and you got to deal with the consequences. You're the one who's going to be looking bad out here when you realize she just used you to get Omarion or get a reaction out of Omarion. But you can't tell these guys nothing, man. You can show them better than you can tell them, or experiences will teach them.